Hello. Welcome once again to another edition of the NOGD Game Jam series, this time finally with the wonderful Peach Jam. Happy to have all of y'all here. We've done this in the past, and we're doing it again in the future, so I'm actually going to be a little streamlined with how we tell everyone about how everything goes this time around. But without further ado, might as well just kick it off and tell y'all the theme, which is phrase. So that could be a phrase, that could be how to make a phrase. You could actually mispronounce it and make it phase, but the theme right now is phrase. It could be your favorite phrase. It could be the act of telling phrases. All of these things could be your theme. What are we making the theme for? We're making it for this. The C-Cab over here. Let's give it a little light. Thanks to our friend Martin and donations. I'm so excited to use this streaming light. Wow! It lit everything up. You're not actually on stream. It's the cabinet over there. How exciting! We have a light, and it makes everything a little bit nicer on the stream. And I'm really excited about this light.
Last one for Adeline, the young man.
Can I get you back in a second? Just run a stream right now. Anyways, so with that, what does that mean? Every month we try to make these, not every month, every season we try to make these jams so that we can make games for the cabinet you see in front of you. What's in the cabinet? All of this stuff. This is your general rundown of the cabinet. I'll go through each one of those with you. There's 2 gamepad encoders in there that we run on a keypad thing, so you don't have to really worry that much about keybinds, but we will run it, and 2 sticks, 6 buttons each, 2 start buttons if you want. They can all be one giant control panel. It doesn't really matter. If you want to make a board game, don't worry. We can stuff it into the cab. We also have a 4-player cab now in CK. If you want to utilize that, we'll be happy to put it on there. And by no means is any game you make always sequestered to the cab. We would just love to show it on the cab. The whole showcase idea of the C-Cab Jam is to essentially show off what you're working on and let people know. And if you actually look right now, you can see the attract mode for a game called Figure 8 by some old jammers here. I wonder if any of them are watching Team Simple, but a certain hit. There's a ton of old jam games on there. It's been really fun to put it all up there. Anyways, the specs aren't super, crazy, but they're good enough. And if anything is, too hardware intensive, we have nicer cabinets here at CK to show it off if you really want to. But right now, that is our whole deal in terms of the details of the cab. If you want more details, please feel free to join our Discord at any of the organizers or me, or go to Game Jam Central and talk to me or anyone else, and we'll be happy to accommodate you with whatever you might need to know. Additionally, what I would want to say is we usually have a whole bunch of documents every jam to tell people about where they can go and find teammates, find resources, find stuff about how to make games in general. That'll be up there, and I'll create all of that stuff just as soon as I get off the stream. And additionally, we will have classes once again, and I'll try to update the calendar for that once I get off stream as well. Personally, I'm going to go through an entire series on how I made this flyer and how you can use almost everything I did for that in your own games, including from shading, from rigging, from high poly modeling to low poly modeling, and from exporting to an engine for all of those steps. And that'll pretty much be my entire series for this game jam. So if you're interested in learning a pretty substantial 3D art pipeline for primarily Unity, that'll be the class series I'll have. Additionally, Ben is thinking about hosting something on Unreal. If anyone is interested in hosting a class, feel free to ask me, and I'm more than happy to greenlight that sort of stuff for me. But with that said, that covers most of the bases. Remember, the theme is phrase. You can join now, you can join later if this is being watched recorded. Either way, always happy to have this stuff. Always have fun hosting these things, and can't wait to see all of y'all's stuff this time around. It's Calder once again. Thanks for watching, everyone. And, let's get jamming.